Yeah, top of mind awareness. People know that, they see somebody posting something that they believe is of value, and the rest is history. And again, it's free. Nobody's charging you a dime to do it. And you can put all the excuses in a big bucket and just throw them away because you should be doing it.
We are back. You were using a new AI tool we to just jump right in and talk about.
Yeah, I got sucked into a doanything.com, and it's a combination of the coolest thing I've ever tried or are using in the digital world, and second, the thing that scares me the most about anything in the digital world.
Scarier than Moltbook?
Well, that's like visually scary. This one is to the point where it just I used to be the guy who would say, no, AI is not taking our job. No, AI is not doing this. AI is going to be taking some people's position, because I asked doanything.com literally to, one of the things I asked it to do is help me write a book, format it, do everything, and submit it to Amazon to be an ebook submittal. I didn't go through with it. I just wanted to see what it would do. It's a much better book that I could have written, and it was ready. It formatted everything, it did the ebook, and it did it under 19 minutes.
That's amazing, because I have a book draft in my Google Drive that I've been working on for the last 18 months, 2 years, but I'm like, I don't know what to do with this, because I don't want to like pay 15 grand to, whatever. I mean, it's all marketing, right? Is the problem.
Yeah.
But I still need it to be like formatted, edited, and all that stuff. So maybe that's what I'll try.
Doanything.com for $20 a month. I can do it, and I get nothing for do anything. I don't get anything for it. It's relatively new. Now I will say, some of the things weren't correct. Some of the things that as far as formatting pictures and images and correlating all those different things, and just the human touch, and I'm still of the opinion creativity is always going to rule over AI. I mean, you can't replicate. AI doesn't understand what.
What's the name? What's your name of your agent? I'm signing up right now.
You're gonna laugh.
I can't wait.
So my agent has its own email. So
yeah, I know. That's what I'm looking at right now. Mine's gonna be Alden Nightingale.
Mine is Ian.Anderson at anything. Do anything.
I thought I saw that someone signed up for the Content Crib RX. I'm like, did your son sign up? Because I didn't think his name was Ian.
Well, that's my son's name, and I just do it to be funny with him. I was like, hey, you're still working for me. But yeah. So so I had to go out and analyze all our websites, and to work on our website, our ISG website, go take a look at www.isgmedia.co, and I had it analyze all the stuff that we're doing, all the core stuff, and boom. Isn't that pretty crazy?
I mean, the website looks amazing.
Well, but here's the other crazy thing. So the AI agent has its own phone number, so we can go out and call people for me and schedule anything I wanted to schedule. Or, hey, call these 3 different companies and get quotes for this, that, and the other thing. And the AI agent will go out and do it. And I haven't tested it very well, but other people I've talked to, people on the other end have no idea that they're talking to an AI agent. So then it goes back to Moltbook, where AI agents are going to talk to AI agents.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah. But, here's the cool thing about AI agents. It can now take all the content that you're creating for your business or thought leadership or whatever you're doing, and the AI agent can, assess it, do any kind of analysis on it, and then post it for you at different times, whatever however you want that to look. The agent can do that for you. And if you're utilizing genuine, true content of you, which I still go back to, that's video, but I think we're going to get into how you had shared something with me earlier this week that written long form content, LinkedIn is really, they're pushing that algorithm big time right now.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
The other thing they're pushing, okay, here we're going all over the place, but
It's okay.
If you're listening right now, LinkedIn, commenting. Commenting is getting, if you look at the impressions on your comments of other people's stuff, it's huge. I'm getting more impressions on comments on, creators that we know, specifically Kevin Brown, Stu Brandon, and others, and Tony Summer, another one that I'll comment on, and I'm getting huge engagement on comments. So they're obviously juicing that up for getting people to participate, real people to participate. Now, they might have a filter to figure out those are AI agents. There's doing that, but who knows? So, yeah, that's LinkedIn is an interesting opportunity right now, a huge one actually.
It is a huge one. I mean, it's unbelievable how huge it is. It's like everything we've been saying for years is like really coming to like fruition like right now. It's like kind of crazy to see it. I mean, it's like if you can organically create your own community and sound like a human being, like you can make a big impact and reach all the people that you want to reach.
Well, I've noticed that we've started doing some thought leadership for some clients. We won't ever say their names, but the engagement that's happening right now for this, certain people that I'm thinking about is unbelievable. It's huge, and it's working well.
I still want to hear more about this do anything rep. I mean, the agent. I'd rather go back to that.
It's literally the URL. It says it all. Do anything, because you can literally do anything. Like it when you pull it up, you can see. Hey, help me write a newsletter to get 2,000 subscribers. Help me write a book. Help me do it, and it will do it all. I had it help me create a Thinkific course, and it did. It went out and helped me create a course that I wanted to try and create, and I just wanted to try to do it for fun, and it did it. It was pretty darn good, and it did all the minutia that's usually involved in doing something like that.
Yeah, I'm signing up as we speak. I'm ruining our time on our podcast to sign up.
I noticed you were like intently looking at something. I was like, well, yeah, you just have
can we expense this through the business? No, it's
yeah,
not.
absolutely. No. I didn't think about it, but now you say it, sure. I kind of did the trial, and I was like, I got caught up in.
No, I'll pay for it now. If I end up using it for our business, I'll run it through. I'll go run it through approval to the committee first. I'll let you know.
All right, you only need 1 out of 2 votes. You
yeah,
50% vote. So here you go. Yeah, it's literally you can do anything, and it goes out. And what it does is essentially what DoAnything.com does is it goes out and utilizes all the different LLM models as well as Claude. It accesses all of them.
Yeah, that's amazing.
It has its own email address, and it has its own phone number, and so it can just go out and do it. I'm going to have it start when I get emails and certain things. I'm just going to have it start responding for me.
I mean, that's the way to do it. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, go back to the the LinkedIn on the the commenting. I mean, we've been talking about commenting for a while. I mean, that just goes to show they're pushing the long form content that sounds human. So the bar has never been lower to do that, and we're seeing that with our clients. And the other part is the commenting, like you said, which most of the time, like pretty much requires a comment or. I mean, a human or some form of which is harder for like AI to really get involved. But I mean, they're just telling you it's pushing human engagement. So if you have something to say it, because you're going to get inbound people asking about what you do, and they're going to start connecting with you. They're going to start following you. They're going to start believing that you're, the leader in your space, the authority figure. I feel like we sound like a broken record, but I mean, that's what we do. That's what this podcast is about. And, if it gets one person off the couch that listens to this to do it, it's worth it for sure.
Yeah. 100%. Well, and it's what we're telling everybody here is it's free. It doesn't cost you a dime to do this. I mean, way back in the day, you'd have to go and put ads in a newspaper, or you'd have to go or you'd have to go pay for Google search, Google AdWords. You don't have to do that anymore. It's gone. I know Google probably has an AI agent that listens to podcasts like this, and now they're going to come after me. But no, they you don't have to do it anymore, and it's free. And I don't understand. I get people who will. I talked to a lot of people this week about, we talk about reverse recruiting, and you're out there trying to look for a position, or and they're like, I don't know what to say, and I don't want my job where I'm at right now. I don't want them to say. I'm like, talk about business strategy. Talk about the 4 sales pillars that you incorporate every day in your daily sales process. If the company you work for has a problem with that, then you definitely should get another job and go somewhere else. But if you're sharing thought leadership like that, you want people to know you before they meet you, and this is the perfect way to do it.
Yeah, I mean it's fun too. Like once you start to do it, and then obviously everyone's got the dopamine hit side. Like you get that hit, and that's a nice part about it, right? You get a little bit endorphins going, but I mean when you start really engaging with people that are in your sphere of whatever the heck you do, it's fun to talk shop. It's fun to connect. It's fun to network. I was on a client call like an hour ago. One of my reps had me jump on to help them close a deal, and they're starting up a really expanding their business model, which is based on a really popular business model that does really well. So I'm like, why reinvent the wheel? And he's copying the right company essentially. And a person that was an employee there is out looking for work and sharing recent thoughts on LinkedIn. And I was like, well, I know this person's available and you're looking for that position. I'll connect you to. And, I'm not saying like I ended up changing one of those people's lives by connecting them to work together, but I pretty much did because I knew that he was sharing thought leadership about that space in healthcare. Yeah. I didn't do it. I'm not like, I didn't do it, but he did it by sharing the thoughts. But I was able to connect the dots and share it, and share that contact, and now they're going to connect and, potentially be business partners. So that's from a social media platform. That's not from a job posting. That's not from, sending your resume out.
Yeah, top of mind awareness.
Yep.
People know that, they see somebody posting something that they believe is of value, and the rest is history.
That's it.
And again, it's free. Nobody's charging you a dime to do it. And you can put all the excuses in a big bucket and just throw them away because you should be doing it.
Use the AI tools that we talk about to get your mind going, to get your structure, right? Don't use AI slop. Don't do everything AI, but, throw in a story and be like, hey, help me structure the story or type up a story. Help me write this better. That sounds like, that's more readable, or check my grammar, and then give me 5 other mini posts that I can spin off of this that are similar topics that my target audience would be interested in. That's how you build the structure in your content calendar to share the ideas and start to track your community. That's how you use AI properly, not just pulling images and using all these emojis like it's so obvious that it's AI. So use it to your advantage, not to detract from your brand.
Yeah, you can. Here's a for instance. Please go out and look at my calendar, all the different meetings I had and the subjects of those meetings, and please create 5 different ideas that I can utilize to share thought leadership with blah, blah, blah.
Done.
There you go. And there's your 5 ideas that you can work off of and write from there.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't think anyway, I think ChatGPT has become the grammar checker, spell check type thing for a lot of people, and it's pretty powerful.
So we have, not to pivot real quick, but we have Content Crib coming up.
1 month from tomorrow.
Well, that's crazy. I was texting you this morning. I'm like, man, it's coming up quick.
It's coming up quick. 1 month from tomorrow, which is just wild. I mean, it's March 20th to 21st. I think we have a couple of spots left. Mm-hmm. We're having that usual things have come up for some people. They can't make it. And they're like, and one of the things that's cool that we do is like, hey, if you decide to come to Content Crib and you can't make it, You pay for a spot, you can't make it. We open up, when the next meeting opens up, you're slotted in that, and you until you use that, until you use the money that you've spent on that one time, you can come to anyone in the future.
Yeah, and this one's going to be amazing. Like, just talking about, because there's so much you can do and start businesses now. I mean, the best businesses are started in these crazy kind of like economies in flux or quote unquote downturns, or wherever definition of a lack of abundance you have. But I think there's plenty of opportunity out there. You just got to go do it. And there's people that you can connect with at Content Crib to start those businesses, to network with, to expand your sphere of influence. And, that's been, as we talked about several times, been a huge part of why Content Crib has grown into such a special thing. And we're doubling down on that for this one. And we're going to be talking about, some success stories, some strategies to go about doing that.
Yeah, this one's going to be, we're going to, in fact, I've got to kind of write the post this, on our platform for our Content Crib attendees. Bring your ideas, whether that's a new plan, you're opening up a new clinic, you want to have a new marketing campaign, you want to hire some other people, you want to start a brand new business. Everybody's going to bring an idea like that. We're going to present, and we're going to all work together to create a plan and help that person succeed. It's the 1 + 1 = 3 community. Because it's just simple, when people get together and work together, great things come.
Yeah, Bentonville, Arkansas is still one of the most the coolest places in the country nobody knows about.
Yeah, we're still gonna do it there. You can go to the Walmart Museum if you want to, but if you've never been to Bentonville, it's a really cool town. You'll enjoy it. It's the town is completely designed around being a mountain biker or a biker. It's got mountain bike trails all over the place. All the businesses have place for your bikes and bike racks. It's pretty wild.
Yeah, I like. I've done a couple of hikes in the area. It's beautiful. Like in a little bit of downtime, that's been fun. Great barbecue, great coffee, great people. Yeah, just a different vibe.
Yeah, it's cool, and we enjoy being there. So doing it again at a really cool event space at the Ledger, which is a building that you can ride your bike from the street all the way to the top of the building because it has a bike path on the outside of the building. One of the very few buildings that I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. We'll be sitting outside in the patio, like having a bite to eat during the class, and then it'll be just a bike fly by you and then go right back down.
Right, it's pretty wild. Yeah, so there we go. 6.0 is 1 month away from tomorrow, and but if there's anybody listening who wants to come, we have a few spots left. Just DM myself or Chris or Matthew, and we can get on a call and talk about it and figure out if it's a fit for everybody.
Exactly. How did you hit the golf balls last week?
Not well at all.
No?
No.
At least you get the golf last night.
Yeah, it was. That was the first time I'd swung a club in about 5 years. Long story, just injuries and stuff like that. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go do it. The first drive, I actually drove it straight. I couldn't believe it, and then it all went all downhill from there.
Yeah, that's the problem. The drive, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't play golf hardly ever these days. It's
takes a lot of time.
Yeah, I'm in the wedding of one of my best friends from high school. He wants to play 4 rounds of golf on the weekend. I'm like, is there any lounging for us with the bad backs?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I got friends like that. They go somewhere and it's just like
it's all he does. I don't know how he's getting married. He plays golf every weekend. I'm like, you can't do that. No, and she's not a chill chick either. So I don't know.
Well,
nothing bad about her, but she's hey, we got plans this, and this. We do this. How does he get away? I don't know how he gets away with it.
Well, they're about to get married, and that probably is going to change.
Yeah, you're probably right. Oh, you know what? I'll tell you why they do. Because she travels a lot. She's a doctor, and she does a lot of traveling to one of those traveling addiction doctors. That's why.
There you go. Well, cool. All right. There's another one in the can, as they say.
All right.
See ya.
See ya.